Shalom. I want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and salutations to Akim pushing this word, and also sitting honesty, and hopeful let constantly enduring throughout the four corners of the word. Shalom. My name is Cora Allah from the New York camp, and this is going to be a quick lesson in lowliness edifying. Now, what you're looking at here is, first of all, you see the main thing on the right corner. That's the main thing, the C Ragma. But then also what you see, the rest of the images are images from movies, which is also representing Revelations 13:16. Okay, and basically it's a chip. And this movie is called, the name of this movie is called Upgrade. I believe you found on Netflix. It came out about, I think, 2014. I could be wrong. But it's the chip, and you watch the movie. The guy loses function in his limbs, and the chip gives him power to use his limbs all over again. Now you have Elon, and he pretty much doing the same thing with the brain chip. All right. So yeah, it's predictive programming. It's prophetic, it's prophecy. And everything is basically going according to prophecy, and also be giving you the 100% truth on your enemy, Esau, the so-called white man, and what he plans to do. I also mentioned predictive programming. Now, this is an article. It says here, Digital Days. I'll put it in the description. But it says predictive programming, unraveling the tapestry of media in mind. I'm going to go down. It says, in a world inundated with media, the concept of predictive programming stands as a fascinating intersection between fiction and reality. It's a theory that suggests media, movies, television shows, books, and other forms of entertainment can subtly influence the public's perception of future events. Delve into the depths of predictive programming, exploring its origin, examples, psychological basis, controversies, and societal implications. Okay, so you can read the article, all right? If you want, like I said, I put it in the description, but it gave you a clear example of predictive programming, right? And I'll read it again. It says, it's a theory that suggests media, movies, television shows, books, and other forms of entertainment can subtly influence the public's perception of future events. And clear example, you go into the movie Upgrade, and you will see the image of the chip, and it might influence you to want to take it, all right? Because they make this chip look positive, make it look like it's God sent and whatnot, but it all goes back to trickeries, all right? The wiles of the devil, Satan devices, and I'll get those scriptures. So low willingness just makes for edifying lesson. Revelations 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now we know the word mark goes into charagma, which is to cut or to insert, okay, or to stamp. And we know also charagma, you go to the root word being charax, and it shows you, it says a stake, palisade, rampart, mount for circumvallation of a siege, trench. Okay. So a palisade is something that goes into a sharp stick-like object that goes into the ground. Okay, which that palisade will be the syringe by which the chip is inserted into the flesh. Okay, if you have ears to hear and eyes to see. All right, but so that's the mark or the charagma. Revelations 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right, small, great. You could be a nobody. You could be a child. You could be an adult, old. You could be renowned. You know, you're gonna have to take that chip if you want to continue in this society. All right, and it says he causeth all, both small and great. Who's he? The wicked, Esau, the so-called white man, starting with the elites, the ones in rulership. That's how they bring in that new world order. He causeth all, both small and great. We go to that word causeth. Let's see what it says. To make or do. Right? Abide, agree, appoint. It says bring forth, cause, commit, deal, execute. Okay. Speak, all right. Transgress the law. Right? That's all correct. You know, because they're going to cause you to do these things, and they're going to start by ways of their trickery. And let me get this in the NLT. Let's read in the NLT. He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on their right hand or on the forehead, which it could be. It says your hand, but it could be any hand. It could be any place in your body, even your forehead, because that brain chip is going in your forehead. Now they're going to have certain different chips with their own responsibilities. That might go in different parts of your body, but you're not supposed to take it. It says that no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number. Slakia 17 says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? And it's the name of the beast or the number of his name, because the beast is not actually an actual beast, but it's representing the nation of people, which are Edomites, the so-called white men, starting with the wicked. Now, I'm going to go from there, because how is he going to have people take the chip? How is he going to bring this thing forth? He's going to bring it in easily, right? And one way he's doing it now is by predictive programming. Like in these movies, you see all the time in all these movies. You know, everybody wants to be a superhero. Everybody wants to be a cyborg, the Terminator, right? They install that chip, you know, and they're gonna take people, and a lot of people are gonna be taken by it, and they're gonna take what Esau says. 2 Corinthians 2:11. That Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, now Satan, which is going into the spiritual demons, Satan, he's always in the midst, always working, right? And one way is he by tempting, you know, temptations, all right, tempting, especially the men and the women that follow the laws, such commandments to the best of their ability, that have faith and believe in Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, okay, or I should just say the elect, all right? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us by tempting us to go off, adultery, witchcraft, stealing, murder, lies, all right, tempting us to do these things, but when we stand strong and we stay righteous and stay true to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and resist the devil, these things strengthen us and strengthen our faith. Now, that ultimate temptation is going to be, I believe it's Revelations 3:10 when it speaks about it's going to tempt the whole world, all right, because that Ragma is not going to be just a thing in one location or one region. It's going to be the whole wide world. The whole wide world is going to be in effect. Okay, so it says that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, that chip is one of his devices. Predictive programming is one of his devices. Okay. What else is predictive programming? There's gradualism. That's another something we're not ignorant of, and that's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. What else? I said gradualism, predictive programming. They're gonna push their agenda. Okay, they're gonna sell you lies, they're gonna sell you dreams, and try to influence you into doing what they want you to do. Okay. Matthew 24:24, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Okay. False Christ, man. The anointed, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay. But the false is who? Esau, the so-called white man. That's why when you read Job 9:24, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He seeketh to cover the faces of the judges thereof. So Esau put his image up and he called himself Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, which it's not. The name is not Jesus Christ. That's more lies, more falsehood. Okay, the name's Yahweh Shai. But they'll put their image. And they'll send them Edomites from Germany, and they put them in Israel, and they call them, right? It says, in false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible. And what's those great signs and wonders? Now, if you were paraplegic, you could get your body functioning properly again. They recently showed the brain chip was capable of having a guy play chess with his mind. Okay, so that's signs and wonders. It says, in so much that if it were possible, that they shall deceive the very elect. So Esau is this last push, right? Esau is getting desperate. This last push, he's going to show you all sorts of things. Okay? Through their technology. Well, all that was given to them by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but they're already designed to fool who they're going to fool, which is the 2/3. It says, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Well, that's impossible. But that's how hard and how determined Esau is to achieving his agenda. Lowest edifying lesson I want to say, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Bashim Dash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and citations. I can push this word. Sincerely and honestly, the whole full elect. Shalom.